Hi, beautiful friends. It's me. How are you guys today? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you had a great, today is Wednesday. I hope you had a great Wednesday. It is the middle of the week, guys, so that's encouraging. Um, yeah, so today we have something. Today is my mother's birthday, and so I thought that we could do a little design on the fly. So let me give you a little history real quick. I started making jewelry in 2020, and so in 21 I got the idea to make a piece for my mom's birthday, and my mom loved elephants. So I had the idea to make her, well, not for her, for me, but in memorial of her. And so I made a really cute pair of elephant earrings, and I'm going to show you that. I made these in 2021. Those are like some JJB boho beads, and you've got the elephants. Guys, I will tell you, these are extremely heavy. I've worn them one time, and they're not practical, but they're gorgeous. And I love that pink and gold. Like, they remind me of Cinderella earrings. And so I cannot take them apart, but I will, full disclosure, I really don't wear them. They are very heavy. Um, and then in 22, I made a bracelet set, a very minimal bracelet set, and I cannot find it. I'm wondering if I maybe accidentally gave it away, because I do give away a lot of jewelry, and sometimes I forget, and I might have possibly given it away. It might also be in one of my jewelry boxes. And then last year I made this necklace, which also, full disclosure, I have not worn yet, because she's a bit, she's yeah, let me fix this so you guys can see. So we have this, oh, sorry. So we have this carnelian focal, and I did a little wire rapple dapple do on there. And then we got some more carnelian, and there's the elephants. And they do kind of turn around, so they're facing, well, that was right. So they're facing either way. And then just a bunch more of beautiful, gorgeous oranges. If I'm not 100% mistaken, other than the elephants, because I know the elephants didn't come from Bargain Bee Box, but I'm pretty sure that these beads were part of a Bargain Bee Box subscription last year. So yeah, and then here are the little earrings that I made to go with this. I have not worn this set yet, guys. There's your little earrings. I did some nice drops, and I used the toggle rings and I also used the same toggle in the necklace, so I kind of brought that together. And I love a nice little drop earring, and they're so pretty with the toggles. So yeah, they just kind of like, they're a bit on the long side, but that's okay. I like them. I like them long. So that's what I made the last couple years. So now this year, I don't know what I'm going to make. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a bracelet. But this is going to be a true design on the fly, friends. So buckle up, put your seatbelts on, and get ready, because we're about to take off. I got some crimp tubes. I think I'm going to use this leather. Look how pretty this leather is. It's like, what do you see the beads? It's like a cream, like a white ivory, but it's kind of shimmers. So pretty, so pretty. I also have some bead stringing wire. We're going to need that, I'm pretty sure. I've got some jump rings here. Okay, guys, here is the main bead strand. So I got these at Michael's. So it's a couple different strands here, and I believe it's, what is it, moonstone? Sunstone, I'm sorry, moonstone. Could you imagine at Michael's? Anyway, so this is some beautiful sunstone, and I just loved these colors. They're so soft and warm. I hope they're coming up. Let me dump out this jewelry so maybe we can see it in the light dish. How just amazing these colors are. They're just so beautiful. And I've been holding on to this strand for a little while. I believe I got these like on a sale or something. And I knew I wanted to do something using all of them, like a multi-strand design. So I think that's what we're going to do today. I think we're going to make a multi-strand bracelet. I did pull some silver, what are these, size 8s? 6/0s. These are some silver check 6/0s. I do have this ring that I think I'm going to use to put the leather on and attach all that good stuff there. And then I have a couple other cool things. So in case I made earrings, awesome little Ellie charms. I also have an elephant button. Isn't she cute? And there's another elephant charm. We got some rings. We got one of these things because I was going to attempt to make a barrel knot with the leather. But I just remembered that I wanted to go watch a video first. And now I didn't watch the video. So I don't know if I'm going to do... I might try. I mean, what's the harm in trying? Okay, but here, guys, are the stars of the show. And I can tell you, I did get these from Bargain Bee Box because I'm looking at the baggies now. Here are my elephants. So we have some of these beautiful pink elephants. Get the dish. So we have some beautiful, the pink ones, and then we also have some of those gorgeous, like ivory. They kind of have like sort of a gold wash, I guess. The pink ones have like a rose gold wash, sort of. They're gorgeous. So yeah, that's what we're working with, guys. That's all of our ingredients. And I've got some tools, and we are going to start. I guess I didn't need my little trash. I got all these cups on my desk. Trash cups, this cup, that cup, white dish. Get it all out. All right. Let's see. Let's cut these. Oh, I didn't bring scissors. But you know what I did bring? I brought my side cutters. These are what I use to cut leather, my side cutters, because I couldn't figure out anything else to do with these things. So they cut leather for me now. So I'm going to use them to cut these strands. Let's get this open. I didn't want to take them off the strands first because I wanted you to see them all together. I wanted you to see how pretty they were together. But now we're definitely going to take... Oh, I guess I don't have to... Okay. Let's get a little cup. That hurt my thumb. Guys, look at my thumb. I got an owie wowie. Are these synthetic? Because they feel kind of... Why are they not coming off the thing? Are these synthetic gemstones? I don't know, but they're pretty, so it's fine. Okay, so they're the little baby ones. I'm going to say they're like a 4. And then you got your, I love a good graduated strand. And that's basically what this is, because we have multiple sizes. This would probably be your 8 millimeters here. I did not look at the label, I'm just guessing. And I think these might be synthetic because they're not very cool to the touch like most gemstones. They kind of feel like glass or something to me. Or, I don't know. And I believe these are probably going to be the 6 millimeters. That's what they look like. But I don't really care. They're a beautiful color, so I'm just saying. I don't know. These are amazing. Maybe they're like a composite or something. I'm not really sure. Not that it matters. Need to stop being bougie. Bougie ain't getting nobody nothing. All right. So what have you guys been doing? Staying busy? I know I'm going to be real busy soon, which is not a bad thing, but I got so many things coming up this month that I got to work on. So hopefully I'll be able to work on my channel as well, but I have a lot of commitments coming up. But listen, we'll figure it out. Okay. So this is what I need to figure out. First of all, where is the, where did that little paper go? I need to read something here. Made in China. Does it say semi-precious beads, sunstone, look, look, you can't even read it now. Okay, anyway, we're just going to go with it. So we have your chips and we have different graduated rounds. Now, what I want to decide is how many strands do I want this to be? And I'm thinking 3. Let me pull you up just a little bit. I'm thinking 3 because I kind of have thicker wrists, and I feel like if I do 4, it's just going to be too much. So I think we're going to go with 3, and I think I'm going to go with 2 strands of mixing up the rounds, and then I'm going to go with a strand of these chips, and then I'm just going to kind of scatter the elephants. You know what I mean? Like in between. So here's our button, and I'm also going to put a little charm there. we're going to use this guy and this guy. So now I got to start taking some measurements so I know how much room I need. So ideally I'm going to connect the leather here, and then I'm going to connect the 3 strands here. What I'm probably going to do, because I could connect them right onto this ring. This is why I picked this particular, this is a toggle finding. But I picked this particular one because this ring up top is larger, and it won't have a problem with having 3 or 4 strands on it. It won't like bunch up because there's a lot of room there. I just have to decide if I want to use jump rings, or if I just want to attach right to the toggle. Because see, if I attach right to the toggle, then I feel like, I guess they won't really be on top of each other, but I kind of wanted them to lay like this. So if I attach them on a jump ring, the jump ring will go up and down, and then theoretically, this is late night theory relative of whatever. It will go side by side. So we'll play with that later. Stay tuned for that. I'm just trying to do some measurements. So, all right. So figure like 1.5 inches here, because maybe not quite 2 inches. So let's see what 4.5 inches of beadwork looks like, guys. Yeah. Oh, let me pour some of these in here too. I don't think I'm going to use a lot of these. I really didn't want to put a lot of metal into this bracelet. I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit lightweight, because sometimes metals are like, it's a little funny on my skin. So I just want to, I try to avoid a whole lot of metal. I mean, these are okay. They're just little pieces of metal. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use that. I don't know where that came from. But, yeah. But I think we're going to go with these as spacers. That's why I love seed beads as spacers. First of all, they're lightweight, right? And second of all, they don't tarnish, I don't think. I mean, maybe they do. So let's cut us a couple pieces of wire. We're probably not going to need this 7 inches of wire, but I like to have room at the crimp. Oh, you know what I forgot to bring over? Well, I guess I don't need it. Yes, I probably will. Little bead stoppers. I'm going to have to go grab some little bead stoppers. We're just cutting wire right now. I know I shouldn't be cutting it with my other wire cutters, but I do. We're just going to cut. Oh, let's get these. Like I said, I think we're going to go with 3. Okay, that's 3. And we are using this 19 strand bead-along in the satin silver. This is the 0.018. That's the medium diameter. This is my go-to. This and the soft flex in the 0.019. I don't have a lot of soft flex though. I have to start stocking back up on my soft flex. I've kind of run out a little bit. Guys, let me grab these bead stoppers real quick. Hi, Bobo. Bobo, where's all the bead stoppers? Oh no, Bobo, where's all the bead stoppers? That's one. Well, I guess I have to grab these little tiny ones. I just got these little tiny ones recently, like itty bitties. So they just came in clutch. I can't tell you where they came from though. They came from somewhere. I can tell you that. All right. Look at them. Look. This is the big mama one and this little babies. Look how cute. You're going to want some of these. But what I am going to do is I am going to crimp, because I think I am going to go with jump rings. Yeah, so I'm going to crimp here. So one end will be closed. Let's pick out some silver. I know these are just all like randomly together. People are like, no, why do you have them like that? Because I'm a mess today. Guys, I'm such a mess today. I really am. It's okay though, because I know I'm in good company with you guys. I know I'm in good company and I'm in safe hands. So I can be a mess today, you know? Oliver, that was rude. You know, it's mom's birthday. And listen, you know, what they say about grief and, healing and time heals all, and this may be very well true, but there are some times where, like, these kind of days, like birthdays and Mother's Day. Okay, Kyle, that's enough crimps. I'm sorry. I just, birthdays, Mother's Days, the day that she passed, those are days that don't really get better with time. I mean, my mom's been gone since 2013, and this is the 11th birthday that I've been on this earth that she has not. And I can tell you firsthand, guys, I don't think it's any easier, but we persevere, right? Because I know my mom is looking down and I know she is proud. So, yeah. All right, guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and get my magical crimping pliers. These are what I use with these crimp tubes. And I'm just going to go ahead and crimp. Now, guys, I'm not going to wire guardian myself because I'm not a fan of wire guardians, and this is going to be my bracelet. So basically, I'm just going to crimp one end here. So that way we can all just make this a lot easier. I kind of am looking for a more simple project today because my thumb is just, of course, I picked the crimp tube that's not going to work. My thumb is just throbbing. We were making dinner on Sunday, and okay, just like this, you want to have those wires next to each other is always good. And measure yourself a decent loop. Not too big, not too small. That might be a little big. And then just remember, you're going to want to keep these loops consistent. That's good. You're going to want to keep these loops consistent with each other because if you want your bracelet to lay, nicely, you're going to go ahead and you're going to fit that crimp tube into that concave little area there, right? Go and make sure she's in there, nice. And then you're just going to press down. And what you should have is like a little square shape. The little ravioli. And then you're going to want to turn the ravioli on its side. Put it back inside of the little pliers. I know I'm taking it off frame right now because that's the only way I can see it. And just make sure that that's seated in there properly. Squish again. And then just kind of take it out of the tool. Put it back in the tool and just kind of squish it around. Making sure that it's in there the right way. Okay. Well, that's not quite rounded yet. And you just keep going around. Uh-oh, my fan just cut off. What am I going to do? And then you kind of have this little round ball. So now that you don't need crimp covers, because who's got time for that? Yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing to these other two. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. Make sure I'm on frame. Now I'm sweating. Oh my God, I've been dealing, listen, this is going to be a TMI. I have been dealing with the heat flashes like insanity. I can't take it. I can't take it. Menopause is already like, I'm done. So we're just going to go ahead, compare our loops. Those look pretty good. Making sure those wires are side by, even though this is a different crimping process. You're not separating the tubes, if I can find the right side. We're not separating tubes like you would, because with another crimping tool that would come in and then put them in there each. They're going to be next to each, they're going to be in right there. But it's always nice when they're nice and next to each other, which this guy is refusing to do. Thank you, sir. So this way they just lay nice when you crimp them. So they're not like on top of each other fighting for space and things. Yeah. So we were cooking, we were making supper. We were having breakfast wraps. That's what we were having. And there we go. And I was slicing onions to make onions and potatoes. And I don't know, I guess I lost my ever-loving mind, and I didn't put the little slicer guard on that you have on the mandolin, if you guys have any of those. This little slicer guard that you really, okay, dude, that's fine. That you really should use. They're not just for decorative purposes. What is going on with these crimp tubes? They're not just for decorative purposes. So yeah. Okay, I'm putting that. These, because the Band-Aid is throwing me off. I'm sorry if it's ugly too, guys. Oh my God, I had a Franken Band-Aid situation earlier yesterday. I did an unboxing for my gemstone orphanage, and my I didn't realize my Band-Aid was all raggedy looking, like way raggedy. Like it was like Franken Band-Aid. It was raggedy as heck, and I really didn't realize it because I'm oblivious sometimes to some things, and it's good. Um, and so I was watching my unboxing video. I was like, oh my God, that Band-Aid looks awful. Like, he was definitely on the struggle bus, like the whole tour bus. Like, he owned that struggle. I was like, no. But listen, it is what it is. And unfortunately, you guys are going to have to see Franken Band-Aid. Franken Band? I don't know. Okay, let's just crimp this call. Get it together. I mean, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but it's nice if it's similar. But yeah, so don't, guys, when you're using those mandolins, make sure you use the guards. Don't be like He-Man like me. I went in there like He-Man. I was G.I. Joe in it. All the things. Okay. All right, so we got those taken care of. Oh my goodness, it's so hot in here all of a sudden. Whew, I tell you what. Now we just got to figure out, okay, I got so much junk on my desk. Let's figure out how we want this. So let me go and start one strand. And like I said, I think I'm going to go about, let's do 3.5 inches, because we have to remember that we are also crimping. So this crimp is about a quarter, not quite, about a quarter of an inch. So keep that in mind when you're making your length, that you're going to need about 1/2 inch for crimps. And then also we're putting jump rings here, so we're also going to need a little extra room for those. Guys, if I'm moving slow, I apologize. My thumb hurts really bad. I'm not trying to be a little punk, but and also it's hot. And I thought we could just chill. And I'm trying to like not rush it for once in my life. Because I feel like I always come on here and I rush. And it's not necessary. All right. So we can take the ruler out of the way. All right. So I think I am going to put a silver bead on each end. So let's go ahead and start that. And then I think I'm going to do what I'm not sure about is if I'm going to make these two strands the same, you know, and then do the chip strand in the middle. So kind of do the same pattern. I think that's what I'm thinking. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's do like a graduated and then see how long that gets. I'm probably going to have to bring my ruler back in. Okay. So let's put a couple of these small little 4mm on there. All right. These are really pretty. Maybe they are real. I don't know. Maybe they just feel funny because I've been sweating all day. Who knows? So let's try 3 of this. And now let's do 3 of, oh my God, look at that purple color. Can you see that? It's got like this like sheen about it. And I think that's what should I put little spacers? No, let's not do that. I think I will put little spacers in between the chips though. I think I will do that. Let's see how long this is. So far we've got about 1 3/4 inches here. So then another 1 3/4 inches. So I don't think I'm going to do, I wonder if I should not do 3 of the large, because that might be too big, because I'm going to want to repeat the pattern. You know, I'm going to want to have, so maybe we just do 2 of the big ones. What do you guys think? Maybe just 1. But then I feel like that's not going to be long enough. So that's about 2 inches, right? Still less than 2 inches. I don't know. Maybe just do 2. Let's see what 2 look like. That's a beautiful color. Okay, and then we'll bring these back in. And I'm kind of doing it random, kind of not. I'm trying to get like a lot of the different colors in there. This is probably going to be too long. I'm probably going to have to cut them all down to 2. But it's trial and error. Like I said, guys, this is basically design on the fly. I kind of knew what I wanted to make, but I wasn't sure how it was going to go together. So that's what we're going to do together. I can't wait until I have enough viewers that maybe we can do these like lives and stuff, so we can interact. And then you guys can give me your ideas, which I'm sure are going to be all amazing. All right, so here we are. Okay, this is actually not bad. We're at 3.5 inches. So figure with the crimp on this side. Oh, we still have to add a seed bead too. I think that's going to be good. And I think that's pretty. I just don't know if it's enough. Like, I think I'm actually going to go back and do more. I think I'm going to put the 3rd one in here. I think it will fit. Let me find a good one. Because now, like, it seemed like it was big, but, I mean, I probably want like 5 inches. I'm probably not measuring right. I'm not very great at math. Apparently, I'm not very great at English either. I thought that was my subject. Apparently, it's not. I don't know if you guys can hear Jelly Rolls playing on the background. I love this new song, Liar. Oh my God, it's so good. Have you guys been catching Snoop at the Olympics, as I lovingly refer to as Snoop Olympics? It's magical. It's been magical. All right, so we are at not even 4 inches. Okay, so now we know. Now we know what we have to do. And I'm pretty sure what we have to do is add some more beads. That's what we're going to do. But yeah, I'm all about Snoop Olympics. I've been having a great time. I've been enjoying the mess out of him. So I'm just going to pause this real quick, guys. I'll be right back. All right, friends, sorry, I'm back. Bobo was up to no good. Bobo was up to shenanigans that were going to get him in trouble. So I had to save his life real quick. But I also took the liberty of solving the puzzle. And this is what we're going with. So what I did was, and we'll do the other side so you'll see. But so I did 4 of the littles, 4 of the mediums, 3 of the large, and then so forth and so on. And that gives us not quite 5 inches. So I think that'll be okay. And if not, we can add some more stuff on there. But so I want to work on the chip section now. And I do want to use a couple of these beautiful, beautiful beads. So again, we're going to put one of these on the end. And now we're going to have to, oh, and you can put these little, look at these little spring dudes. You can put these little spring dudes on the end there, and that will keep that from getting crazy. While we lay that over there, out of our way. All right, so let's pull some of these. Why are you here? You're not ready. I'm not ready for you yet. Let's pull some of these down here. Okay. And I kind of like to start off with like maybe a smaller, like, these chips are sometimes, you know, if you get lucky, you get lucky, but kind of a smaller flat one, I feel like. And then I kind of try to look for shapes that won't like gap. Do you know what I mean? Because I mean, it's hard to do that because these are so irregular, but I try to do it where we can get shapes that won't gap each other, because that's not a good look. Where is your hole, bro? And then I will occasionally bring it down and see how I like it. And I like that there's no gaps there. There's no real pieces of wire sticking out that would stick out enough to bother me. So then I'll continue to do that. And I also try to maybe not put so many like of the same shapes next to each other. Like those are both kind of big. Oh, I don't like that next to him. See how that was kind of like gappy? No. So let's find a smaller one. That was too big. Some of these have weird holes. Here we go. Here's a little guy. And then you just kind of, see, I kind of like that. That's very organic. And let's see, let's find one more because we are going to put some of these elephants on as well. Okay, see how that looks? No, I don't love that. This is going to be an all-day project, folks. I hope y'all packed a lunch. Nope, that's a triangle. We're going to put him away because I don't like him at all. Okay, that's good. So now I'm going to put a spacer. And I think I'm going to do a pink elephant. And these are drilled through the trunk. And through the body like that. And let's see how that looks. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like it. So let's put on another seed bead. Now let's just look and see how many inches this is. So we know how we can repeat the pattern. This is about 2.5 inches. So I think we can probably do this pattern then what? 2 more times. So we'll have like 3 elephants. Or, yeah, I think we'll be able to do 3 elephants. I think that'll be fine. All right. So let's, I always say that to me when I was growing up, you know, and people would be like, oh, I'm going to kick your butt. I would be like, well, you better pack a lunch because you're going to be here for a while. I used to say that all the time, and I thought I was so clever. I thought I was like the cleverest kid. I'm like, yeah, this. I mean, really, you know how kids are. I'm also trying to like put a little bit of different shades, like not the same colors. Do you guys ever do this where it's like, oh yeah, it's totally random, but it's so not. It's like planned random. Yeah, I planned it to be this random. Sure you did. Okay, and I think that's looking good. I think we're gonna do another spacer. And then this time we're gonna do the white elephant, the gray. Well, it's kind of a gray elephant. Elefante. Guys, I'm a huge, oh, that looks like it's going to be too long now. I think we might only be able to get 2 elephants. Darn. Well, we can do less chips. We can do less chips, more elephants. What do you think? How about we just do 3 chips? I don't know. Guys, I'm a huge fan of like Lord of the Rings. And I love the way Sam Wise says elephants. How they say elephantes or whatever. It's been a while since I've seen it, but the elephants is my favorite. Or should we try 2? I think that's not quite enough. Let's do 3, but let's make a small one. My son and I used to have weekends where we would just watch the Lord of the Rings. We would watch the 3 of them. But I have the collector's editions, the uncut versions. So like the Return of the King is seriously 6 hours long. Just the Return of the King. And we would watch all, my son loved them as much as I did. And we would watch them. And I'm talking, he was like, you know, younger, like 12, you know, 10, 11, 12, 13. He loved them. I don't know if you heard, that was my dog shaking her little ears. But yeah, elephants, the elephants. Love me some Sam Wise. Let me tell you, if you didn't cry, if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, well, look at this one's like a cube. That's interesting. And you didn't cry when at the end when Sam like saved Frodo and everybody else, because let's face it, guys, Sam was the hero. I don't care. Listen. Frodo Schmodo, okay? Frodo was all right. Sam was the dude. He saved everybody. Sam saved Middle Earth. And Hobbiton. Sam is the man. But if you didn't cry in that volcano scene, then I'm thinking you might not have a heartbeat. I'm not sure, but that was sad. That was so, I cried. But I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but honestly, if you haven't seen it yet, what have you been doing? That looks good. But they all kind of made it. They made it. Not all of them, most of them. We did lose a soldier. And I don't want to talk about it because I'm still traumatized because I'm a huge Sean Bean fan. So if you know Lord of the Rings, you already know who I'm talking about. And I still need therapy for it because it broke my heart. It broke my heart. All right. I haven't been talking because, we're just beading along. This is what I was saying. I need some bead therapy. This is bead therapy for me. And I appreciate you guys being along here with me for this bead therapy. But I will try not to do too many on the fly designs because we're probably going to be here for a while. Oh, I love this one, but I wonder if this one's too big. Oh, but that one is so pretty, isn't it? But it looks kind of strange on there because it's kind of... I think I'm going to save this one for something special. Not that this isn't special. This is very special, but you know what I mean. I was just looking for different colors. This one's pretty. They have like this coating on them. They're very pretty. Let's do a little slice. Let's do a thin one. And then see if we can put another elephant on. See how we're doing. Because I don't want to do this again. Let's see how we look. All right, let's bring over this guy. Let's see how we're... So let's compare it to this one. Are we even in frame? Let's compare it to this one. And... okay. Oh, look at that. I think it's going to work out. But we got to get little ones here. Because maybe these are too big. Let me take one of these fat ones off. I think this one is too fat. No offense. I mean, who am I to say that you're too fat? But I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean or a bully or nothing. But I think he was a little too big for this. Let's pick another baby tiny one. So we have enough room for our other elephant. And then it doesn't look strange. Okay. There we go. I think this is going to be good. Say a prayer. Say a prayer. All right, now let's find 3 more little ones. This one kind of hangs weird, but that's all right. It's nice and thin. I like it. But boy, I tell you, I'm really like calling out the thin ones, the chunky ones. I'm just all about. Oh, look at that's like too wide. That'll mess everything up. That'll be... put all the shrimps in the basket. All right. I don't know what that means. It just kind of came out. All right. Let's see what we have. We probably have a long-ass mess is probably what we have. Probably way too long. On a wing and a prayer. Let's try it out. Oh, look at that. That's not terrible, right? We can make that work. Oh, we can make that work. Oh, that's going to be fine. That's going to be fine. Okay. Whew. I was really sweating that one, y'all. I was sweating it. All right, let's put these little baby dudes on there. And let's bring out our final wire, which we are just going to repeat this pattern. Just like that. And we are done with the elephants, except nay for one, because one we are going to put on the bracelet. I think I'm going to do a little dangle. All right, so let's bring in our little baby guys. And we are done with these chips. So let's just get these chips out of my face. I'm sorry, out of our face. Out of our face. Oh my God, guys, it was so cute. So we had a little cake and ice cream. Well, we had ice cream cake, actually. Because I like to have cake for my mom's birthday. And then we had sushi tonight because Wednesday night is sushi night. Because Kroger has sushi Wednesday nights for $6. And I love my Kroger. I mean, listen, I know it's Kroger and some of you are probably like, ew. No, but they have a sushi guy there. Like, it's all fresh. And it's not ew, I promise it's not. At least not the one by my house. The one by my house is like a serious Kroger. Like, it's got like a clothes store inside of it. I crap you not. It's got a clothes store inside of it. My Kroger's huge. But they have a sushi bar and they have a dude, you know, a sushi dude. And I'm just going to take a sip real quick because I'm thirsty. And the sushi dude is really cool. And he always gives me extra spicy mayo and sushi sauce. Now, guys, I'm allergic to shellfish, so I can't have the crabs and stuff. So I usually do either the spicy tuna roll, and I'm not a spicy person. I mean, I am spicy, but I don't like spicy food. But I love those spicy tuna rolls. I don't really think they're very spicy, personally, but that's just me. But yeah. So we had our sushi today, and then we had our cake for mom, which we do. You know, there's the little things like that, guys. You do stuff like that, like little sentimental things, you know. I think it's cute. I don't think it's silly at all. I think we should all just do whatever makes you happy. You know, like I know my mom's up there, and I think she probably would get a kick out of having a little birthday party in her honor. Even though it was just my husband and I, but that's okay. Well, and 5 cats and a dog. But it was beautiful. We put little candles and we sang, and then yeah. Oh, do you have a den, or is that just? Ooh, look at that. Is that almost like a druzy in there? That's pretty. Not a druzy, but I don't know. But yeah. Sorry if I keep reaching over. I should probably bring them in front of me. We just, ooh, look at that one. Will that one match? I don't care. I'm putting that one on. I love that one. That one's my favorite now. I'm going to take this one off. I know. I'm sorry, little guy, but you didn't make the cut. You're going to make it, though, with somewhere else. Don't worry. Wait, I want a more purple one. Is that purple? Not really. Is that more pink? All right. Sounds good. But, yeah. So we did that, and that was cute. Now we are going to go back and we're going to repeat. So we're going to do 4 of this guy. Oh my God, we got these little friendlies, like ice cream cake. They're little tubs. Oh, they were so good. Mine had like this blue frosting on the top. Guys, I know I'm on a diet. I'm sorry, a weight loss journey. But, you know, can you, Bobo? We're not doing this again, my friend. Those are so pretty. I wish I had some more like yellow, because there are some yellow tones which are beautiful, like yellow creamy tones in this size, but there's not many in the other size. I wish there were, but there's not. Bobo, sir? I don't like that one. I know that's awful to say. I don't like a bead, but that one was, yeah, she was all right. This is Mama's bracelet, so we will make sure that we do it right. Mama Dukes. Mama Dukes. Anybody else called their mom Mama Dukes? I used to call her Mama Dukes. She loved it. She was such an amazing woman, my mother. She was an RN, and she was also a teacher. She had went to nursing school, and then she loved that, and she did that for a couple of years, and then she decided that she wanted to be a teacher, and then so she kind of switched paths. And then, but at the end of the day, she did find herself back to nursing, and then she remained an RN for, you know, the rest of her career until she retired. So my mom was pretty awesome. She was a healer and an educator. So I feel like I had some pretty big shoes to fill when I was a kid. All right, so here we go. And this is kind of what the 3 strands will look like. I guess I feel like I should have made it more longer because, well, we still have this piece. So we still have to keep in mind that we have this, which is also going to create length, and then we have our leather. So let's see how long this will be. You guys are probably like, why is she measuring it like this, guys? Because I'm just really not great with math and stuff and measurements. I try, but it is my weak. I used to not make bracelets. When I first started making jewelry, I never made bracelets because I couldn't figure out bracelet math. Because bracelet math is a real thing, right? Because you can lay out 7 inches of beads, but if you've got really big chunky beads, then it kind of the space, you know what I mean? So it's not going to be 7 inches because the beads are bigger. And it, you know, so depending on your components and stuff, so it's bracelet math, and I suck at it. Absolutely suck at bracelet math. Look at this. Like, if I were to make this bracelet right now, seriously, it would be 6.5 inches. So what am I doing? So, what are we going to do? How are we going to... I probably shouldn't have crimped this on this end, huh? I probably shouldn't have. Because then I could just, you know, back and forth it instead of taking everything off the strand. But you know what, my friends? Do you know what? It's my bracelet. So this is what we're going to do. I've made the executive management decision that we're just going to add extra beads on this end, and who cares? It's my bracelet. It's my party. I'll cry if I want to. And this is what I choose to do. It's going to be a little off, but who's going to... And if somebody says something like, excuse me, miss, but your bracelet's a little off, then I'm going to say, excuse me, sir, but you need to back up. There's a 6-foot rule. Do I need to get, you know, do I need to get the authorities involved? You need to back up, sir. This will be fine. It'll all be fine, guys. It's going to be a gorgeous bracelet. Okay. Let's see where we're at now. So we're at about 5 inches. And I think I'm going to want like maybe one more bead. Let's try one more. And then a spacer. All right. I think that's going to be good. How many did I add? Hold on a second. I lost count. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we added 4 more. Okay. And that gives us 5 inches, you say? Yes, okay. So let's do 4 more. Yeah. So yeah, my mom was a healer and a teacher, and she gave birth to a comedian, apparently. That's all I want to do. I just want to make people laugh and smile. And you know, that's what she wanted to do too. And that's why she was a healer and a teacher. Because those kinds of things mattered to her. You know? And my mom was a strong woman. She raised me by herself. She was a single parent. It was just her and I. I was an only child until recently. But we will talk about that on our August wrap-up, guys. When we do our Ipsy, I've got some tea about some family discoveries that I've made over the last couple of months, and it's very exciting. Y'all, I found out I had a sister, but we'll talk about that then. But there's a little juicy tidbit for you. I knew I had a sister, but I just recently got in contact with her, so. But not my mother's child. I am my mother's only child. So it was it's a half sister from my father. Okay, so I'm just going to add a couple more chips. Just going to add a couple more of these chips, because that's what I want to do. And I'm going to put on this one, because I like this one in the beginning. Is this the one that I liked in the beginning? No, yeah, it was kind of wide, but I don't want that one. Oh, this is the one. It was this one. How is that drilled? See, I don't know if I like that on the corner, but it looks like a piece of labradorite. Labradorite. You know what I meant. I don't like the way that sat though. It didn't sit nice. I hope this sits nice. This one's pretty. It's got like that. Where's your hole? There it is. Let's see how that sits. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Kind of has a pointy end though, so it might be hard to find something to complement you. Okay, let's see how that looks. Well, there you go. All right. Did you see what I just did? Hold on a second. Hey Bert, and welcome back to the Bead Olympics. Right now we're having beads that are having trouble staying in their own lanes. We apologize for any inconvenience. Back to the show. All right, thank you, Bert. All right, here we go. So I've got these all lined up pretty well, guys. And I did remember that I'm going to also be putting jump rings in here. So I might have freaked out about the size not being long enough prematurely. But that's okay, because we all packed lunches. Remember, we got snacks. And if you don't, now's a good time. Go ahead and refresh yourself. And then, you know, we'll go ahead and finish this up. All right, so now we're going to crimp the other end. And where did I put all them stinking crimp beads? Are you serious? I sorted all those silver crimp beads and then put them back. What was I thinking? We'll just pick them out of here. Not a problem. Like, why? What was the point in that exercise? Guys, these are not like the official soft flex crimps. So they're not as good. So sometimes you really have to sort through them. These are I don't want to say who they are because I'm not trying to give nobody bad press. That's not what I do. Because I'm not trying to do that. But I'm just saying they're not the soft flex ones. So that's why sometimes I put extra ones out because I'm just trying to sort them because, you know, they're not the best. Sometimes they have little extra pieces of metal in them. But I mean, they're okay for what they're supposed to be. They work. Okay, so we're just crimping like we did up at the top there at the other end, pulling this down. I do like to put my my bead string wire. I do like to feed that into this bead, so that's why I always try to make sure that I have a bead here at the end that I can fit both wires, the wires back down into, because I like to do that. Just go ahead and pull that down to the crimp. And then you're just going to want to pull this and slide that loop down until you get a loop where, you know, you're kind of happy with. Also, do a little flex test, you know, if you want. Make sure that's not going to be, you know, because this is going to be a multi-strand design. So I feel like that's just a little stiff. And you can go ahead and just loosen that up a little. And we want that to kind of be nice and flexible. And we don't want the beads to bunch up on each other. That's not a good look. This little moth is visiting me. I don't know if it's the same one, but I always have one here at my window, and they're so darn cute. And you can, even if you want to crimp it like this, you can. That's fine too. That works. I don't even know what I was talking about before that. This loop is a little big, but when I put my pliers in here, I'm going to make that loop a little smaller. Oh, where are you? My vision is going. I'm just going to pull that down a little, make sure that's all in there, and go ahead and crimp. And that was not a good crimp, but I think I can save it. Guys, if you are in doubt of your crimp, don't try to hero it. Just crimp it again. I'm trying to hero it just to force this along. And again, I know I can save it because I'm a master crimper with these pliers. Took me a while. It's not going to be a beautiful crimp, but it's going to be an effective crimp nonetheless. I fixed it a little bit. Oh, there you are. I kind of fixed it a little bit, but it's in there. Like Prego, it's in there. All right. Snippety doo dah that. And there we have our first little piece of the bracelet. So now we're going to crimp the elephants. See, like, I don't know if you can see. Probably not. But yes, there's a cat hair. That little piece of metal just came off of that crimp tube. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes these off brands have little extra pieces of metal with them. But it's fine. I mean, for the price, you get a whole smack ton of them. A whole smack ton. Again, we're just putting that through there. And then we are going to put that through our first bead here. And you can put it through as many beads as you want. You know, it's not a security purpose so much as it makes it easier to hold on to everything when you're crimping. So that your crimp tube, so you're going to want to hold the loop, pull that down to your work. Okay. And then you're going to want to pull this and pull that loop right down until you get it to about where you want it. But so this way, if you pull it through this bead, when you're crimping, you're going to be holding here instead of holding at the crimp where you would be fighting for space. And nobody wants to fight for space. We're all going to get along here. And now I'm just going to make sure, because I have a feeling that this one is going to be a little longer. Yeah, see how like this one is just a little bit off? But that's okay, because all I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this loop up a little bit more. Make that just a little bit bigger of a loop. So this way, it's a healthy compromise. We don't have to take this apart, add any more beads, you know. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. Just make sure that's not... Okay, that's nice and flexible. And because I am so anal retentive, I have to check this. Does anybody else do this? That's almost perfect, I think. We'll see. Does anybody else like it has to be perfect? Even though I know it's not going to be perfect into that concavity. And this one feels like that was a good one. And it was. That's a ravioli if I've ever seen it. Sorry if I was just off camera. I'm like zoning into this. I'm excited. Oh, guys, you know what else I'm excited about? I think tomorrow I get my bargain bee box. It says Friday, but that means tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. So I will bring that to you guys. And that's going to be fun. Oh my God, are you serious? Get out. Okay. You make sure that is secure, and that one is absolutely secure. Go ahead and snippity crippity with the crip. Okay. Look how cute that is. Oh, I love these colors so much. I love these colors so much. All right. But yeah, so bargain bee box. So, and then Friday, I'm so excited. We're going on a road trip to Indiana. My husband sold a really expensive bike, and so we're going to hand deliver it. So Indiana is about a 6.5 hour one-way trip. So we're talking 12 hours on the road with the man and the doggo. Which, guys, I did a California road trip with them last year, so it's okay. Oh, look at that little baby loop. So it's okay. I know I can handle it. All right. But I'm looking forward to that. Because you know why? Because I'm going to get fast food. That's why. Because I know I'm going to get fast. That's horrible. Isn't that horrible? I know. But I'm excited. I love fast foods. I know I'm going to get Wendy's or something good. Oh, or Culver's. Oh my God, I would die for some Culver's. Guys, have you had Culver's onion rings? Do you even know Culver's? Oh, Culver's is amazing. Joan introduced me to Culver's. I had never heard of Culver's before. We don't have Culver's where I'm from. And, oh my God, so good. That loop might have been a little small, but we'll make it work. Oh, I messed that crimp up again, guys. Look at that. It looks like a spaceship. It's not supposed to look like that. I'm going to fix it. Let me see if I can bring it back. I might have to restring this one. I don't know if I can bring this one back. See, I thought I was a bad butt crimper, like bad ASS crimper. And I'm eating crow right now, literally. I don't know if I want to eat crow, ever. All right. Okay. I think that'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Listen, we'll make it work. All right. Now comes the hard part, figuring out the leather. How long is this video already? Are we at an hour yet? What is going on? All right, so we are at this portion now, and I am going to go ahead and check. Let's see. Let's attach our ring. That's what we're going to do. Where is she? There she is. So let's see. I have some 8mm jump rings. I think those are going to be too big. But I have some of these 5mm, and these are 18 gauge, so these are perfect because they're nice and thick, and they're going to hold well, and they're stainless steel. So, and I'm also going to need 3 for the other side, I believe. We're going to need 6 altogether. Is this black or silver? That's silver. There we go. I think that's silver. Is that silver or black? Why is it so hard to tell? There we go. Oh, I think I'm going to do an order for bead box bargains too, because I heard that they have findings back in, and I'm really running low on my 18 gauge jump rings. All right, so let's get us some tools. You guys know I like to do the tools, the bent and the, we can take this out of the way. The bent ones and the regular ones. All right, so we are just going to attach some jump rings here. And then we're going to attach them to this loop. That's what we're going to do. So then we can tell how much leather we need. I think that's what we're going to do. I have not done a bracelet like this in a really long time. So I'm just kind of winging it right now. On a wing and a prayer. On a wing and a prayer. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and attach that to this loop. And always back and forth. Settle that back in there. I like to do this, do that, do all the things. Make sure that's nice and closed. Okay. Let's do our next one. Yeah, so, and then Saturday, I've got a live with Danielle. Well, I don't have a, like, she has a live. I'm just moderating. But, so I have that to do. And then, so maybe Sunday I'll get back together with you guys. Well, tomorrow we'll open up the bargain bead box. Because I did see, I did see that, one of the channels had opened it already today. I didn't really watch it, but I did see that it was up. So if I see tomorrow that other unboxings are up, then I will do it. But if there's no other unboxings, then I'll just wait. Because I just want to be respectful, you know? So if there's like not really that many unboxings tomorrow, then I'll just wait until everybody's unboxing comes out. Then I won't feel so bad. Because I don't want to ruin it for people. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it tomorrow. The post office says Friday, but I know how that goes here. I thought I took out 6 jump rings. I guess I didn't. And just make sure you're putting them in the order you want them to be in. When I had first got this strand, I thought I was going to do like a necklace, like a, and twist, like, just strand them all up and like braid them, twist them around and whatnot. I had thought that's what I was going to do, but then I had thought, no, I think I want to do a bracelet. And I'm glad I did, because I think it's going to come out really pretty. This jump ring's giving me an issue. Okay. All right, so there is our first portion. And let's bring out the, and I kind of like, I guess I like the jump rings because it kind of gives them their own space. And see how I'm saying, like, now that the loops from the bead stringing wire are laying the same way as the loop on the toggle. So those jump rings just kind of put everything. So this way it'll lay like this, like across the wrist instead of on top of each other. You know what I mean? So it'll lay really pretty that way. So let's finish this. Let's see how long we are. And oh, you jumped over here, sir. Get back in your lane. That's what I'm talking about. And I think I did pretty good with matching up the loops. A little bit, tiny bit off, but that's not going to be an issue. All right, so we are also going to put jump rings on this side. Oh, there are all the jump rings. And then we are going to attach all the jump rings. I think this is how we're going to do it. I think we're going to attach all the jump rings to one jump ring, and then we're going to attach that to the button. We'll see how that looks. But I kind of like the idea of jump rings in this design because it gives it a little bit more movement. And because some of the beads are a little big, it's kind of nice to have that movement. I could just be whistling Dixie. I don't know. I don't know. I had a lot of caffeine today. I might not make the earring. I might make the earring later. Maybe tomorrow, because I'm kind of... Why do you keep jumping over? I'm kind of tired. It's getting kind of late. I think it's probably after 1 now. Oh, and I was telling you guys about the trip. And because my husband sold an expensive bike, he's going to get me new studio lights. So this will be a lot brighter soon. Yeah. We found it's a 2-pack of lights, 2 studio lights, like desktop lights for a pretty decent price on Amazon. So he's going to get those for me, and we'll see how those go. My problem is, I think, because I bead at night a lot and it's dark, I think that's half my problem. I need to really start beading during the day, but I'm not a day beater. I don't know what to tell you. All right, now, so for the button, though, I think I'm going to go with, I think I have 18 gauge and the 7mm. I think I'm going to go with the 7mm. Just a little bit bigger, but not quite an 8. Just because I don't want everything to get all bunched up. And I think an 8 might be a little too big there. I mean, the 7 might be too big. I might be able to go with a 6. And if I have 6s, I have 6s in 20. That's what I do. I get them from Bargain Bead Box, and I write on there what they are, and then I put them in this little handy dandy container. All right. Let's see how this goes, friends. Hopefully, it goes well. We just have to make sure that we are gathering our strands in order. That's important. It's also important that you put that on there. Oh my God, you guys, the Gemstone Orphanage. Oh, so pretty. I knew it would be. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. I got to get busy with that too. So I'm going to be busy with that. I got to finish my friend's necklace. I wanted to do that with you guys. I still might, if we have enough time. All right, now I'm going to put our button on. Let's see, how do we put this on? Okay, I guess that's the outside. Another reason I wanted to use the bigger jump ring is because to make sure that I could fit that whole shank portion in there. It's kind of a thick, yeah, okay, it works. I was thinking maybe I would have to use an 8, but she fit in there. She's good. She's got it. She's in there. Yeah, baby, she's got it. Oh, Venus. Okay, I'm sorry. I just broke out into song. Okay, so there's our little elephant button. And now all we have to do is attach the leather. So let's see where we are at with this. Okay. Now, guys, listen. I might attempt a barrel knot, okay? I don't know how much leather to cut, so I'm going to cut way more than I know I need. So I'm going to cut probably about 8 inches. And that's probably going to be way more than I need. Maybe even 9. Oh, look, she just cut 10. Yeah, I just cut 10. I knew I was doing that. I'm like, I don't know if 8's enough. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is figure out, okay, so this is the front. So I think we're going to put this leather here, right? I think that's part of it. I think we got part of it down. And then we got the tube. The tube, this is going to suck. I know it's going to suck because I don't know how to do this. I'm just winging it right now. I have no idea. I know the tube goes underneath. The tube goes underneath. And then this wire comes this way, but I'm always, or is it this wire? I'm always confused, but because I think it goes to the back of the bus. Let's see. I think it goes around. Does it go like this? No, see, that's not right. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to do an overhand knot here. So we're going to take this, our little finger dinger here, and we're going to just put this, and we're going to just make ourselves a little knot because I'm not playing with that. I can always come back to that, right? I got more leather. So go ahead and make yourself a little overhanded knot. I did not bring any glue over, so we're not going to be having glue in this portion. And just kind of squiggle him up. You want to squiggle him up there. You don't want to, you want him right up against that, that connector. You just want him, just push him up, but don't break him. Be gentle. Look how that, see? Is that the front or the back? Ooh, that can be the front. That's a pretty little knot. I'm not upset with that knot. And my cords are going next to each other, which is always nice, okay? So now what we do is we come over here and we're going to make another knot down here. I might not have cut enough cord after all. Maybe I should have cut 12 inches. Because I don't know how this is going to work. It's like, use your tools if you have to. Use your tools. Okay, so we got that. And now we're just going to push this down a little bit closer down here at the bottom. So we're leaving like this little area here. And then we're going to, I know my button's going to fit in there. I'm just trying to make it so it's big enough to fit my wrist because I'm having concerns. Then you can go ahead and check your button, and I knew that was going to fit in there. I'm just having concerns on size because it looks, folks, I'm not going to lie, it looks a little bit small. It looks a little bit small. I don't think it's going to fit. So I'm going to try to push my knot down. Just give myself just maybe a little bit more length. But you don't want to like rip at it too. I don't think it's going to stretch anymore. Let me go get the cone and see how big this bracelet is. I'm fairly certain it's not going to fit. But it is a beautiful bracelet. It certainly is beautiful. But I'm just going to try it on. What? It's going to fit. It's going to fit. It's going to fit. It's going to fit. Guys, it fits. I was freaked out for nothing. It's a little tight, but I'm going to lose weight. It's fine. Look, it fit. Look how pretty. And there's some little elephant. Oh, sorry. There you are. There's my little elephants. But we're not done, guys. We're just going to do one thing real quick. I mean, it could have been done a little more elegantly, but I just wanted to do it. It's late, guys. I wanted to do this all day. This is the first opportunity I've had to do it. And I don't know why these are jumping over you. And, you know, I wanted to share with you guys, and I wanted to make something for Mom. So, it's okay that it's not perfect. Oh my God, you see this little fly? I'm telling you. I don't know where they come from. Get out. Okay. I just want to make a dangle real quick with you guys. Just want to do a dangle. And I think I'm also going to hang one of these since he's here. So I just have a ball head pin here. A little crooked ball head pin. You could just, these are 24 gauge, so you could just smooth them out. Real simple like. Oh, wait, that's right. She's drilled through here. That's okay. That's all right. We'll make it work. And then we're going to need our little baby pliers. We're going to do a small little wrap loop here, not anything terribly big. And then I'll let you guys go because I'm a little burnt out. So I'll make some earrings maybe tomorrow and I'll show you guys. Or maybe we can make them together tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Just going to put that over the mandrel, flip it around. This little fly is about to... And then we're going to turn this over. And I would sometimes normally wrap this, finger wrap it. But because my thumb is a little out of sorts, that's going to hurt too much. Because that wire would lay right up against my thumb. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap it on the jewel. I don't care that it's not. So I'm just going to do this part anyway. I'm going to make it a little messy. Because this is 24 gauge wire, guys. And I can never get 24 gauge wire to wrap nice for me ever. It always goes astray. It always goes astray. I'm just gonna go ahead, and that's okay with me because it's my bracelet. It's okay. Okay, and then we are just gonna go ahead. I mean, it's not a terribly messy loop. It's just messy, but it's okay. Life is messy. My life is messy, and that's all right. It doesn't mean it's any worse than anybody else's. Just different, and that's not terrible. I'm not terribly upset with that. That's fine. Okay. Okay. And then we're just going to grab, I believe, shall we grab another? Let's do separate jump rings for those two. Should we? We should still have some jump rings out here, should we not? There's one. One is not enough, my friend. One is not enough. You need two, because you've got two things. I'm getting punchy too, guys. I gotta go. I'm getting punchy. All right. We're just going to go ahead and connect our charms. I was thinking for earrings just to have like maybe stack a couple chips and have the elephants hanging down. But not these metal ones instead. I thought they would be prettier because of the weight. Because I don't kind of like them because these guys are like up and down. I don't like that. Orientation. Thank you very much. The Polish judge gives it a 4.0. Okay. So we're just going to put this guy on first. Did I open you enough? That sounded like a way too personal question. Why is this jump ring look like? You know what it is? Let's use these pliers instead. That's what it is. Those other pliers are too... No, that's not what it is, Kyle. You didn't open it enough. Why am I struggling with these jump rings today? I'm just going to put this guy on here. That's a really thick ring. I don't know if this jump ring's going to work. I might have to use, yeah. All right, we're going to have to use the bigger jump rings because that toggle loop is too thick. So I'm just going to grab 2 more of these 7mm jump rings in the silver. Nice of them to come out all at once, so I didn't have to go looking for them. Oh, Kyle, where are your other pliers? Well, they're not in your hand, so that's good. Okay, here they are. You guys remember that the other day? The pliers were in my hand the whole time. I was like, what? That's insane. And this is two-sided, which is amazing. I love when charms are two-sided because then you don't have to struggle with, oh, is this the right side? Oh my God, that is a thick. I picked the right one. I did. That's a thickin'. That's a thickin'. She was corn-fed. That's a corn-fed ring right there. That's what that is. Okay. Please don't do side bends or sit-ups. Oh no, wait, you can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. That's what that ring is. That's Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda. My Anaconda don't want none unless... I just lost 50 subscribers. I'm sorry. You can't take me anywhere. All right. Oh, did I put it on that side? Okay. Well, it's on that side. Good. But make sure you put the charms on the same sides, guys. On the same side. I think that's going the right way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's going the right way. It's going okay. It looks okay to me. I think it's fine. I probably should have put it on going that way, but I'm saying that now because I'm not sure. Then we're just going to put this guy on. Okay. Oh my God. Are you serious? Mm-hmm. Okay, and there we have it. So let me go ahead and put the elephant through. And there we go. There is your 3-stranded bracelet with our little elephant. And then we have our charms off to the side here. There she is. That beautiful wire. Leather. That beautiful white, creamy, good juicy leather. And there we are, guys. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, even though this was kind of like a poop show a little bit. But if you are still here with me right now, I appreciate you so much for sticking in there. Design on the fly is really stressful, and this is kind of really the first time I've really done it. So I survived somehow, but it was definitely a stressful event. But I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. All of your beautiful words, guys. Just so much love for you. And yeah, so I'm hoping you're having a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably with the bargain bead box. All right. Have a great night. Love you guys. Bye.